Alright, so part of your homework is to be able to convert a number that's in standard notation into scientific notation, and then to take a number that is in scientific notation and convert that into standard notation. So, with that having been said, I put two problems, not problems that are in your homework, but problems that are like your homework problems. One where I have it as a standard notation, I need to convert that to scientific, and one that's scientific that needs to be converted to standard. Alright, so the first part of this problem is pretty simple. All you're going to do is you're going to ask yourself for the standard notation, how many times do I have to move my decimal over? So what I do is I just take where the decimal would be, and I move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, so that only one digit is to the left of the decimal. So I get 8.0. Now the next step I take is I ask myself how many times I actually move it over. Well, I moved it over 8 times, so I multiply that number by a power of 10 to the 8th power. Okay? So then I also need to bring down my unit, so it's 8.0 times 10 to the 8th power meters. So that's from standard to scientific. Now I have scientific. In this situation, what I do is I look at this number up here, and that tells me how many times I move my decimal. If it's a positive number, I move it to the right. If it's a negative number, I move to the left. If this one's positive, I move to the right, and I move it 3 times because it's to the power of 3. Anywhere I have a blank spot from my move of my decimal, I add a 0 in there. So I end up getting 4,500 grams. Now that's only the first part of a math-related question in science. Remember, you also have to write an explanation. I'm going to just write an explanation for number 1A, and you'll figure out the pattern, and then any problem, including what you would do for 2A, you can use this same format. So here I'm going to state, when converting, a number in standard form into a number in scientific notation, I must determine how many place values my decimal must move so that only one digit is to the left of the decimal. Then state the number times 10 to the power of the number of moves I made. My answer is 8.0 times 10 to the 8th power